Alright, so now I'm on to the Nova. Yeah, like I said, I'm gonna back half it. I have the back half kit. It is in my shed. It's the one that's like made for this car specifically. I'm probably gonna do something with the subframe. Some guy is supposed to come, I don't know, next week. We're supposed to be swapping. He has a fiberglass trunk lid, and I have a steel one, and I'm gonna be cutting out the mounts for it anyways, so figured why not. Let's see which key. I think it's this one. Oh, that's correct. So he wants me to cut these mounts out and whatever, because his car was cut out, and obviously my wheel tubs are going to be up to here. So for now, I think I'm going to just take the seats out, get that over with. I'm going to set you guys up on the tripod somewhere so you can watch me. I already started a little bit, and the bolts are either a 9/16 or a 14. Alright, so we're good to go. Yeah, I'm gonna be changing these seats out anyways. Oh, I'm gonna get my knee pad because I don't want wet knees. So I'll cut back to that. Alright, so I got my knee pad. These things save lives. Let's start. The motor in this was locked up at one point, so I ended up freeing it up. I tried to get it to start. The starter was drawing too much amps. I think the starter is bad. But anyways, I just wanted to get it running just to see if I could get it running and driving. I'm going to put, I have an LQ4 at my work. I'm going to be putting in this. I hope these bolts aren't a nut on the bottom. I think they are. Well, that's unfortunate. This one's definitely through bolted. This one is not. I think that's a 13.5 inch. For this one, I'm gonna have to get a bolt or a wrench on the top here, and then I'm gonna have to unbolt it from the bottom. I just want to make sure I have the right size, and I'll grab that 13 too. I believe the bottom is a 15, so I'm gonna grab the 13 or a 1/2 inch, a 9/16 or a 14, and a 15 deep socket. I'll be back. Okay, so I'm back. I got my 9/6, well, my 14, pretty much the same thing anyways. I'm gonna be under the car. I don't feel like moving the camera. Okay. Alright, that one's all set. So I think the rest of them are just, they bolt into the body. I basically want to get this all apart so I can see the floor, see what I'm working with, because, and I already tell there's a big hole right here. So I'm gonna do the back one now. Front ones, I might move the camera, I haven't decided yet. I think the front ones are like notched. Sometimes the seat has like a notch in it where the bolt slides through. This front one, same deal. It's a through bolt. So, well, whoever put this seat in, or put the exhaust in, never thought about taking the seats out. Alright, so yeah, that's where my bolt is, and yeah, I don't know if you're getting a clear view or not, but right above where the exhaust clamp is where I have to get that bolt out. So okay, so basically I got this side all cleaned up. I gotta take the two seatbelt bolts out, and I believe those go through the frame, so I don't have to worry about that, which is good. I don't know if I'm keeping this whatever they call this, a mat. I might put a carpet in it, but I mean, this is also free, so is that. I also found a vintage Miller Lite in the back. That was kind of cool, I guess. Yeah, I'm gonna set you guys up, and I'm gonna be taking this seat out now, and then I should be taking the back seat out, and then I want to see how the floors look. Alright, so same thing. I'm gonna be taking the bolts out on this, and should be same as the other side, hopefully. Okay, that's turning good. Alright, that's a good thing. So yeah, I'm gonna be getting it from the bottom like I did the other side. Hope I'm up to date on my tetanus, because it is pretty rough under this thing. I'll tell you that. Alright, that one's all set. Let's just try and get this one out now. It's a 13 that's in the back. Should come right out. Hopefully. There we go. Oh yeah. There she is. That's it right there. Alright. Sweet. I wish I had all my power tools from work with me, because this would be a lot easier. Little DeWalt electric ratchet. I got a small one in the shed, I guess, but it just does not work as good as this. I'm undertooled at my house. Yeah, I keep getting hot, I keep getting cold. That's what wrenching's all about, baby. There's that one. Time to go. So, same thing as the other side. Had a feeling, but it's actually pretty nice out right now. It's nicer out here than it is in my shed. Okay, we got that one too. Let's see if I can't make this come out on its own like I did the other side. No, this one is definitely not coming out. I'm either going to have to cut this, or this one I think I can get to. Like I said, I'll cut it out, I don't care, but alright. That's spinning, thank God. I don't know. See how this plays out, I guess. Of course I lost it. Alright. Alright, so I'm gonna grab my electric ratchet, I'll be back. Okay, so of course it's starting to rain, but I grabbed this to make it easier. This is an electric ratchet I got off of Temu. I think it was like 40 bucks. At home, this thing is awesome. It comes with sockets, everything. And no, I don't get paid for that. So I'm gonna go back to that bolt underneath, try to get that out. It's starting to rain or snow or something. If it gets too bad, I am not getting wet and freezing, so. Okay, well, I think the battery's dead in that one. It's just as low, so scratch that. Okay. It's got a long bolt in there. Okay. I think I should be able to maneuver this out now. Either that or cut the bolt. I'm getting rid of these seats anyway. I don't really want to cut the bolt, but it's looking like that's the option here. Come on. Either that or yeah, I think I'm cutting the bolt because there's like probably that much threads left to it. I don't feel like dealing with it. So get back to you. Alright, I'm back. I got my Harbor Freight Sawzall, I believe. This is a Milwaukee blade, so it should cut through pretty easy. Hopefully. Okay, so I'm deciding that the seat bracket is gone instead. Okay, let's see. This is being pretty tough. I don't know why. Okay, so yeah. There's that. Boom. So, yeah. Seats out. Now I gotta pick up my bolts and stuff like that. I gotta get this rear seat out and those bolts for the seat belts, and I should have a good look at the floor after that. So okay, so now I'm gonna be trying to take the back seat out. I don't really know how this comes apart. Usually seats just pull right up, but this car is ancient and I don't know much about it. Mouse got to this one pretty good. Should be. Okay. Thought it did. Maybe it doesn't. I don't know. Let's see under there. Can't really see. Usually they pull up and out. I don't really know. There's probably a latch under there that I'm missing. Okay, that was a lot easier. There's a little bracket, I'll show you in a second, that sits under there. I did just push that in, and it came out. A little bit more. shouldn't be that hard. The other side went a lot easier than this. Okay, so I'm back. Hoping my camera angle's alright because I can't really see the back side of my GoPro. But grab a couple more tools and bend these tabs. Hopefully the seat just slides out. After that, yeah, look at that. So, be doing the same on the other side. Actually, you can pull it with your finger, you don't even need a ply. And then this should sit up or something like that. Let me grab from the other end. I'm hoping that it slides up and out. Oh, they don't make that easy. Yes. What is it? Don't slide out. Okay. And partially out. Oh my god. I think that's out. Let me grab the other side and see, because this side is loose. Okay, let's see. Oh my god. Come on. Wow. So, there's one last tab in there. And it doesn't want to come out. There it is. Alright, that took a lot. Okay. There we go. Yeah, the mice got to this really good. So all this is like a particle mud. Okay, so now that we're there, well, I didn't need to take the seat out for this, but I was pretty determined to get that thing out. Alright, let's get all this broken glass all over the place and whatever else. Oh man, I'm finding sockets and everything under here. Another mouse nest, of course. That might be screwed in over there. Okay, so that should just slide out. Nope, it's screwed down. So basically, this has to come off. There's not one on the other side, that's why I didn't have to pull it off. So I might as well just get that over with because it's coming off regardless. Should have brought a drill with me or an impact driver, but this works. Alright, I'm getting my impact driver. So I apologize, my neighbor's doing some leaf blowing, I believe, but yeah, so the seats are out and everything. So next, I'm going to be trying to take out these side trim panels here. I got to take these handles off first. And then that should all come out nice and smooth. I think I'm going to have to take these bottom panels off. Yeah, other than that, I think I'm good on taking stuff out back here. I just want to see in between like the wheel wells and stuff like that, because I'm sure there's more rust that I can't see already. I know I can see daylight through that side, but yeah, so let me move the camera, get you guys all set up, and I'll be back. Okay, I'm back over here, and let's see. should be a clip, like a C-clip. Yep, I see it. Get behind it and break shit. Might be better to see it on the other side. There is a tool for this, but again, we do not have it. So, yep, I think I got it. Yep, and it just sprung out. So, that's a C-clip that holds that in. All manual windows like this have that. That's how you take them off. Pretty simple. Probably roll that window up a little bit. That's why you see a lot of older cars with crank windows missing these, and they're so cheap. It's like, why wouldn't you just replace it? But whatever. Give that back a little bit. Alright, see the clip. Sometimes they're a little bit tough to get these little picks in there. Again, they do sell a tool for it, but this is free and it's working for me right now. I don't have to wait for it. This tool, this Harbor Freight pick had more to it. A little more. Come on, bitch. Oops, did I say that? Come on, baby. I'm gonna break this plastic, it's so brittle. There it is. Pain in the ass, you probably scratch everything, but I'm not worried about it. Shitbox is life, baby. Alright, so that is out. Let's get on to taking these out, which I think okay. This might be tough to get my impact driver in here, but I'm gonna give it a shot. Look at that. Butter. There we go. Okay, so there's that. That's one piece of the puzzle. I don't know what's holding this in. Pretty sure it slides my way first or something like that. Oh, there's more screws. That's good. At least there's more screws. Okay, so this trim panel's gonna come out. Weather stripping. Okay, so that's the weather stripping portion of that. This is all falling apart. A million pieces. That's like glued on. Okay, so that's good. That's just like glued on there. Old stuff here. Again, I don't know if this slides. Of course I would hit myself right in the face. Sweet. Okay, so back to this. This thing should just come right out. Yeah. You got that weather stripping on this side, like the other side, that actually is supposed to sit in a channel that bolt that I took out on the other side fits in. And I think that holds that panel in a little bit too. I don't really have much to do in the shed now, so I'm trying to do as much as I can out here, especially since it's not too bad out right now. this is gonna pieces probably. This stuff is just so old. There's not much I can do about it. I don't want to hit myself in the face. Look at that, nice and easy. Almost got myself again, but alright, there's that. Sweet. I'm probably gonna leave that stuff up there. I don't know, this probably just slides out or whatever. There's probably just like one bolt holding that in. But I don't really need to take that out right now. I mainly just want to see inbus between here. I'm gonna start working on getting this mat out of the front and hopefully get a good look at the floors in the front. Obviously this side I don't have that panel on, so I can kind of just take a peek, but the insulation is under there, so it's a part of that whole thing, so I'm gonna have to get that out. So I'm just gonna start getting to it. This is probably bolted down. I don't really want to mess with that either. Like bolted through the floor. I might just cut around that. How this comes out, I don't know. This has to come out. That is screwed in there. There's 2 screws there that I need to pull out. Next time I'm at Harbor Freight, I'm definitely getting bits for that impact driver, because everything on this is screwed together. I don't know. This is definitely how that comes apart. This is metal. Okay, so that was easy. This just sits in like that, nice and easy. It's already broken. Not for me, but it is. I'm gonna have to grab another light down here. I have a spotlight up there too. I don't know if you can see it, but let's see. This is all vinyl. Should just pull out, I would think. But it might be stopped by this cable. I don't know if I can. I feel like the heat. I think it's just a part of it. Let's pull this out. It shouldn't be stuck in there. Could be wrong. Back here. Looks like I got a 10 mil I gotta take out. I'm gonna have to get a razor blade so I can cut around this to pull it up. That should come out. That side looks like it's almost out. I did forget that this has the socket I need. That's what's nice about this kit. I'm probably going to lose 15 pounds walking back and forth to this car, because the shed is, I don't know, it's at least 100 feet away. So every time I have to go back and forth to the shed, I'm doing some serious walking. Got that out. That was just like a kick panel for the gas pedal or whatever. Just as a 10 mil screw. Alright, so I got like a 3-pack of these at, I think, Lowe's or Home Depot. They're pretty good. Pretty happy with them. Okay, so now for some cutting. I'm just gonna cut it right around where the shifter boot or whatever will be. Of course, this stuff is pretty thick. See, someone tried to go through there before. Wow, I was thinking to get some snips and cut it, but I don't really want to do that either. It's just going to be tough to try and get this out. just because the car's not on a lift, you know what I mean? Alright, so I guess now I can get it up enough that I can see the floor, see what I'm working with, and it's not looking good, to be honest. It's looking pretty bad under there. There's that someone was trying to make a floor out of. Yeah, that does not look good. Let's see. I'm going to take the other side out because that should be easier to see, but let me just bring this in real quick. Yeah, that is looking pretty bad. Someone made a floor. That's my frame. That's probably my fuel line or brake line. Yeah, this thing's been patched before, that's for sure. So yeah, getting this out, there's one bolt missing from it or whatever, but it'd be nice if I had another person here, I could just unbolt it, but it's not working out that way today. So let's just get this out of here. This has to come out for sure. This. Get this bullshit out of the way. I'm gonna just let that hang like that for a minute. This side a little bit more intact. Try to keep it that way. So ain't got wound up like no new ones. There we go. Okay. I'm gonna grind the heads off of those with the grinder. I don't know if I'm gonna film it or not. Alright, so there's that. Looks horrible. To tell you the truth. Wow. I don't know what side's worse. Okay. Wow. So, okay. Wow. So, that's my floor. Yeah. Someone patched it here and that rotted away, so this thing is seeing it all. Alright, well that's good, I guess. I just know what I'm dealing with. Okay, so get the carpet out, get some floors for this thing at some point. I'm gonna do a lot of cutting. Other than that, I think this is pretty much where I need it to be for now. I don't know if I'm going to go too much further. Okay, so as you can see, floor is completely rotted. Try and get you in there. That's like a piece of the quarter and whatever. Which I have quarters for it that are like new. All this is getting cut out. I don't know where the frame welds to. I think the frame for the back half welds in right here. I'll probably have a better idea when I cut this thing up a little bit more than what it is now. I do have my engine hoist here, but I don't know if I feel like pulling this thing out in the grass. It's a little bit wet back here. But I would like to tear this motor down and do something with it at some point, but I think that's pretty much all I'm going to do with the Nova today. Okay, so obviously I got bored and cut that out, and I ended up vacuuming it out too. I've seen worse. I mean, it's pretty bad, but you know, I knew it was gonna need floors. This side actually ain't too bad, but I don't know. I found enough change in here that if the car was in this condition in 1972, that I could probably buy it with the change that I found. So that was alright. It's only like $3, but yeah, in 1972, that was a lot of money. So I think what I'm going to do next is I need to do a bunch of metal work to the bumper and stuff. And figured I might as well do that now. Get that off. That way I don't have to deal with that. Maybe pull the lights out and stuff. But yeah, the floor needs to be done. I just gotta order the floors, and yeah. Okay, so I started working on the bumper a little bit. I pulled, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 bolts right there. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to do that back panel. Better look over here. See, I don't know if you can see, but it's 4 bolts that I gotta take off, and then the whole bumper's off. A lot of metal work I gotta be doing here. It is what it is. Okay, so after like 3 pounds of rust fell all over my face and my eyes, everywhere, we got there. So yeah, there's 4 bolts, obviously. This thing's so rotted that some of them didn't even need to come off. This thing is in pretty rough shape. Luckily the new bumper that I'm putting on is fiberglass, so shouldn't have to deal with too much. Hoping that just add a plate on there or something. You know, race car. But yeah, I'm gonna pull the taillights out just to see what I'm looking at for more damage and go from there. Okay, so I got my headlight on now. As you can see, I have taken out the lights. Let's see here. There's 4 of these. Obviously that one's missing too. The lights actually just like clip in, which I thought was kind of cool. Well, the new ones twist in. These ones clip in. So that was cool. I'm probably gonna pop these lights off too, because might as well. I'm gonna be doing quarters to it eventually. This side isn't too bad. Might be able to get away with just doing this side. It's in rough shape, but obviously it got hit in that corner too. Yeah, so I'm gonna get those side lights out. I think it's just a 10 mil. Nice and easy. I think it's starting to snow out a little bit, but yeah, it was just 2 10s. This light kind of comes off in 2 pieces, and yeah.